So guys, in today's video we are going to solve our set 2 QP code 31/3/2. If you are having this question paper, you can solve it with me also. So actually I am also a 10th grader. I have asked some help with my teacher a few questions. So in this paper I will tell you those questions. So the section 1, it was little difficult for me. Which is the common passage for both sperm as well as urine. I thought it was urinary bladder, but actually it was ureter. Or yeah, so my this question was wrong. Where formation of the germ cells or the sperms takes place? It was testis, I know, but the spelling of testis I was like blank. Yeah. Then in the C question, which is blocked to prevent the transfer of sperm? This question was very easy, but I did not see it was a human male reproductive system. That's why I write here the tube, which is a tubal liquidation in the female. But I just spoil my 1/2 marks also here. And which provides nutrition to the sperm. So the we have answer in this NCRT, that was the progestate gland and our seminal vesicle gland. So now we will go to the second question. The Mendel crossed. I had not attempted this question, but I had attempted the B question. So in this justification, I have wrote that father always send the XY chromosome, while mother always send XX chromosomes. So then I just wrote something in few points, and I just defined that yeah, sex of the children will determined by what they inherit from their father. So you should also have done this. Then in the third question, suggest any two contraception methods to count the size of the human population and explain them. So it was indeed very easy question for me, because I have just read this one. So I wrote the tubal ligation and the vasectomy and just define them. What is the fourth question? It was having the X, the atomic number is 24, so we need to find the electronic configuration and the valency, group number and period of the X. So the valency was no, first let me tell you the electric configuration. So the electronic configuration for this was a 2 comma 8 comma 8 and comma 6. Yes, then the valency of this was 2, and the group number was 6, I guess, and period of X was 4. So I explain how we can find the valency by seeing the outermost shell of the valence electron. Then I said the group number we can find by the outermost electrons. Then the period by seeing how many orbits it contains. Then in the fifth question we have to just do electron dot structure, and then ethane. It was very easy. I don't need to tell you how we should make it. Human beings are most adversely affected by the biological magnification state. The reason why can ordinary. So actually the human, yes, in the biological magnification, the concentration of the harmful elements rises by the each trophic level. So the top level of the our trophic level was our human beings. So human beings are adversely affected by the biological magnification. We can state the reason like this. And why can ordinary washing of the edible not reduce the effect of the biological magnification? Because the elements are present inside the edibles, and we cannot just vanish them by just washing them. Then but we can remove some chances of it. And then seventh question, the heat, I got the resistance of 44 and current drawn was 5. So I don't know if this answer is correct or not, but if you got also like this question answer, please tell me also. So it was also easy question, but the one mistake I had done was there was written or, but I did not see the or, and I just attempt both question. So I forget what was the answer of this question. Otherwise I would have mark it. Then what is the eighth question was very hard for me. I was not getting any clue for the for to attempt this. I just lost 3 marks, I guess. Or I wrote something in it, but I don't think they will give me marks. If they will give me some marks, they will just simply give me half of 1 marks. So I don't know, even I don't know the answer of this question. If you don't know, you can also google it. Then the ninth question, it was why does galvanometer show deflection on only when the key is plugged in and not when a steady current starts starts flowing in the current. So actually I just wrote that when the current when the key is plugged in, it will give some change in the magnetic field, and thus the coil 2 will show some deflection, while it will be stay on. It will not provide any change in the magnetic field, thus the coil 2 will not show any deflection in the galvanometer. Then the second one, what is observed in the galvanometer when the key is plugged out? So I wrote that it will show again some deflection because the magnetic field will be changed. Then the third, state the conclusion based on the observation of this activity. So I just wrote that when the magnetic field is changed from the current carrying conductor, it induced some current, and thus the galvanometer shows some deflection. And yeah, it was the whole answer. Then I did not attempt this, but I can answer you if you want. State the direction in which the A, B and C, D will arrange. Focus below. A, B and C, D will experience a force. So A, B and the magnetic field was like this, and the current was going from here, so the motion will be at the upside. So this was moving upside while this was moving downside, and the second is opposite of it. Then no, second, identify the part of the electric motor that reverse. It was our commutator. And the third answer was the opposite of first answer. Name the rule. It was left hand Fleming rule. So 10th, draw. So it was very easy, and I don't need to tell you. Then why do magnetic field lines do not intersect at each other? Because of the tangent could be drawn from it, which means two direction would be there, but actually it will not be possible. So so this was the answer. 11th. So 11th question was indeed very difficult for me. So I don't know what I just wrote it, but I just tried that it will the periodic law. I don't know what I wrote. I just wrote the first heading was let me tell you my answer. I don't know how much marks I will get, but I wrote the Newland law of octave. No, Newland law of octave. Yeah, I just wrote them. Then the benefits, then features, I wrote that they move when they are arranged order of their atomic mass, they show the similarity property. And the two anomalies, even I don't know the meaning of anomalies, so I don't know what I write, but I just write the limitation of the periodic law. No, yes, I just wrote the limitation of this law. State the reason why carbon have low melting point and boiling point. Because of their weak bond. Carbon bond do not conduct electricity because they do not ionize in water, and if they do not share lose electron or give any charged particle. Carbon can form only covalent bonds. Yeah, because it cannot give 4 electron, and neither it can achieve 4 electron. The B part I did not did it. And the 13, explain the reason why is the food chain. Even I don't know the answer of this one, but I know the answer of this one, because A answer, but I wrote that the number of the individuals should be more in the lower trophic level, because they need to give the food or the energy to the higher level, whereas the higher level of trophic level do not have to give their energy or food to any other level of any other trophic level. So I did not so they do not so the number of individual are higher in the lower trophic level, whereas it is lower in the higher trophic level. The flow of energy is unidirectional. Yeah, because the food or energy, they can because when an trophic level uses of food or energy, they could not give it back to the preceding trophic level. For instance, if I say that the plant takes energy from the sunlight, they could not give it back to the sunlight. Then the section C, why is regeneration not same as reproduction? Because in regeneration, some totipotent cells are there from which which an organism can grow its part. For example, if a lizard have lizard have also totipotent cells, and they can also grow their tails by just the regeneration. Whereas the reproduction is the method of regeneration is the giving rise to the new one. And in this type of so in this regeneration, we usually not see the of every time a new individual is coming out. So this was as different like this. List any two advantages. I read that through vegetative propagation, the plants who have lost the capacities to bear the fruits, bear the seeds, can produce and can be planted, and they are cheap, and I wrote again, one more. I don't remember what I wrote here. Let me remember. Yeah, I write that the vegetative propagations through the vegetative propagating plants are cheap, and C, explain the process of budding in hydra. So in a single place they get multiple times of division, and through which a bud comes out of it. When they get mature, it split up from the parent hydra, and live a individual life. So find the equivalent resistance of the B. So it was 25, I guess. Yeah, and no, wait. No, it was 20. Sorry, 20. Then calculate the equivalent resistance of the parallel combination of the P and B. So it was 15, I guess. And determine the current that flows through the ammeter. It was 0.1 ampere. So this was all the video. If you like the video, please like the channel. Please subscribe. Please like the video and subscribe the channel. And bye, guys.